blue line. Shoot! Score! Hudson over the blue line. Shoot!
This general contractor that handles every aspect of the project from design all the way to the final clean.
You know, I was pretty nervous getting into this. It was a big undertaking. There's a lot that goes into it, but having a good contractor, you know, helps you work through the process. We've never built anything like this before and knew that we would need probably a little extra help on the front end of getting things going. And so definitely glad that we picked Eric.
Jonesy's Local Bar and Grill, close to the rink for all your pre- and post-game fun. Jonesy's features some great apps, the pretzel, onion rings, and don't forget, great wings, both bone-in and boneless. Boneless available in white and dark meat. And then my favorite, on Saturday and Sunday, it's the prime rib. Wow! Jonesy's also caters and hosts meat raffles to benefit local nonprofits. Thanks for being part of the team.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Hudson, Stillwater, Chisago City, and Forest Lake. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
One of my favorites in town, yep, it's the Willow River and Carbonis located in Burkhart, Wisconsin. A great place to hang out with your friends pre or post game. Fantastic pizza, beauty burgers, and roasted chicken you'll rave about for weeks. Chris and his crew are here for you. Stop on by and say hi. It's that Willow River and Carbonis just north of town.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hi, I'm Ronnie, your Willow River Experience Assistant. At Willow River Company, we take care of all your outdoor needs. Snow removal, irrigation, fine gardening, plant bed maintenance, seasonal planters, lawn care, and planter subscription all year round. And now, it's all bundled into one simple monthly subscription. No stress, no hassle, just a beautifully maintained property. Visit willowriverexperience.com and subscribe today so you can enjoy the view.
At Door Drill and Scow, we believe that what matters most is people and their community. That's why we're proud to represent injured people against insurance companies. If you've been injured in a car accident, a fall, or experienced any other type of personal injury, trust the law firm that's been trusted by Northwestern Wisconsin for over 140 years. Whether it's a battle in the courtroom or on the ice, you can depend on Door Drill and Scow, proud sponsors of Hudson Hockey.
Hudson over the blue line, shoot! Hudson over the blue line, shoot! Welcome out to hockey night. It's a, what is tonight, a Tuesday?
Tuesday night, baby.
Doubleheader in effect. Again, your headset, if you need to turn it up or down, right there as always.
Okay.
Ken Conan, Todd Hess, Jeff Tierstig on the camera. We've got the boys back in the booth.
Yeah, it seems like we haven't been here in a long time, a couple weeks anyway, for sure.
Yeah, when you came in and said that, I thought the same thing. I'm like, yeah, have we even done a game yet this year? And we have, but it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was 2.5 weeks ago, I think. So it's been it's good to get back into the rink, and it's chilly in here again.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get the heaters turned on at some point. We are hosting in the Druiski Arena. We've got the Old Abes in the house tonight, and they are of all of our, at least this is my initial take, of the BRC right now, I think they're probably going to be some of the better competition we'll face this year.
Yeah, I mean, they're 3-0 in the Big Rivers Conference. They've got 3 wins, all by 1 goal.
Wow.
And, the 3 wins that Hudson have, they're by 6, 7, goals, 8 goals.
Isn't that cool? Isn't that fun to say?
We've given up 1 goal each game that we've won. And so I think this will be a good test for us. And when I was talking to Coach Anger.
Hold on. I got to give a quick shout out to, we've got a Coach's Corner sponsor this year.
Oh, nice.
Pete Foster, our main man downtown, Barker's Bar and Grill, is tonight's Coach's Corner sponsor. The home of the best wings, and you always get the tuna melt.
Yeah, I always get Dan's yellowfin tuna there, and wings too, and a lot of times both.
Shout out. All right, sorry.
Yeah,
Coach's Corner.
I mean, love Barker's and all Pete's restaurants, but talking to Coach Anger, they got a young team, and they're missing a few guys tonight. He told me, they got 3 players out that are pretty prominent players on their team, so. But they've got a great goalie in Evan Madsen, and he's always been tough to beat. And so I think, with this game tonight, we got to start fast and get them on their heels. And what Coach Anger was saying is, they just need to limit their mistakes, get in and out of the zones clean. And they're really lacking on their power play. Their power play has been, I'll just say it's been pretty bad.
Really? Really?
Yeah, it's down to like 3.8%. So that's one of the areas. So special teams is going to be key for those guys if they can get their power play going, and then also on the PK as well. But I think when you look at Hudson, we've got 2 really strong goalies, and Cranber's going to be in net again tonight, and that's who we saw play the first game that we called here, and he was rock solid. And our scoring has been really top-heavy. That first line that we've got with, Will Maurer and Buchanan Franta and Sprider, they've been exceptional. Probably one of the, super highlight reels that you've, got on tape. We've got some really cool goals that they've put in the net this year. So
yeah, the highlight reel at the end of the season is going to be something else. That special, that first line will be highlighted a ton.
Well, the one thing that they do is not only that line, but really all through the lines, is they're really distributing the puck nicely, and so they're working together, and they're not super selfish. And that's one thing that I love about this team. And that first game that we saw, they were in the box quite a bit, that second and third period. And they've kind of cleaned that up. I talked to the coach about it, and he said, oh, yeah, we had a little practice session about that after that game where they had 12 or 13 penalties. So
that first game we called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got a lot of hand.
Box heavy.
But, he just wants them to play fast, possess the puck, and, eliminate any odd man rushes, which, those can be killers. So.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, Cranber's in net tonight, and I think it's going to be a really good night of hockey. It'll be a good test for us. They're 3-0, we're 3-0, and
who are our players to watch tonight, my friend?
Well, I would say for Hudson, Will Maurer, Caden Sprider, and Buchanan Franta. I mean, Franta has been just rock solid. I mean, you're looking at Maurer with 17 points, Sprider with 15, and Franta with 15. Goals, Will Maurer leads the team with 8, and then Franta's got 7. And then, Coleman's came on strong, too. He's got 4 goals. And it's nice to see a little bit more scoring from some of those other lines.
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
But that first line of Hudson's is pretty darn dynamic.
Love it.
And you know, for the old Abes, number 20, Luke Schemberger, he's got 8 goals. Peyton Hulls, he's got 6. He's out tonight, though.
Oh, he is. Okay.
So their second leading scorer is going to be out with an injury, so that's going to hurt them a little bit.
Shoot. You know, I always like to see a team that's got their full roster. You know what I mean? Like I want to see the full medicine. You know?
Yep.
Number
Yeah,
5,
it's been
Franta.
fun getting Franta here. I mean,
Number 6, Logan
Destasio. Let's go, big fella.
Number 15, Will Maurer.
yeah, Destasio's got a lot of ice time last year, too, so he's a veteran. He's got a lot of experience.
Look at these guys lining up in the lights. I love it. Oh, never mind. Oh, Bullis. He kind of pushes him around on the ice out there a little bit. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's a captain.
Head coach for your Hudson Raiders is Charlie Singerhouse.
Charlie Singerhouse, the head coach for the Hudson Raiders. We'll take a quick pause here and get the national anthem going. Looks like they might have the choir over there, so we'll be right back in 2 seconds here.
Well, that was fantastic.
The swing choir over at Hudson is dropping some knowledge on our head tonight. That was outstanding. I tell you, it seems like all the swing choir, the other choir, this choir, that choir, they're all really good.
A lot of talent.
Real talented bunch over in the old Hudson area.
Well, this should be a fun game. I mean, they're both 3-0, top of the Big Rivers. Good challenge for Hudson.
Matt Maurer with a little throwback hat. Oh, or is that Franta?
No, that's Franta.
Look at that Atari hat. That is awesome. I may have to knock that off his head later and take it and run. That's the coolest hat I've seen all week. Maybe all month. All right. Getting ready for a Big Rivers showdown. The top 2 squads in the mix right now. Again, your pregame coaches talk brought to you by Barker's Bar and Grill, downtown Hudson. It's Todd and I like to frequent.
Let's go, huh?
Let's go, Raiders! Feeling it. Old Abe's will control that one initially off the draw. Pop it into the zone. Is it Schemberger, number 20 for them? Is that how you pronounce his name?
Schemberger.
Schemberger. Hudson will look to set up shop in the zone. They've got one in the slot. Ooh, nice little quick swat at that one. That was Sprider. Oh, Sprider had a gaping net on the backside there. Back out to the point now. They'll work it back to the RMF corner over there. Sent right through the slot again. Couldn't get a twig on that one.
Ooh, that's a penalty right there.
Maybe a leg stuck out there, and that'll be our first penalty of the game. And Mr. Maurer will go sit in the old Sen Ben and think about the crimes he's committed.
Yepper. Easy call for the ref there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Got the knee out and...
All right, so face-off coming to the right of Cramber. Old Abe's will have the first power play of the evening here.
Just comes out of the zone.
Man, I'm going to look at this clock. I thought I had dialed up the power plays or they'd be on my clock here. What's going on here?
So face-off's going to be outside of the Hudson zone.
No.
Eau Claire wins another face-off.
Well, we'll just have to keep you updated on the time of the penalty, which is 1:35 left. Thought I was going to get it on my new clock graphic here, but I did not, unfortunately. Trying to get a little extra fancy this game, my friend. You know how I am.
Yeah, low-tech, high-tech redneck.
Low-tech right now. Trying to get more high-tech. Ooh, big old hit back there.
We got called here.
They're gonna call him for that?
I don't know who's going.
Schimberger, I think. Yeah, he was the deliverer of the big hit there, and they're going to call him for a board.
Well, even things up.
Interesting. Okay. I'll shoot it straight. I didn't think that was a board. I'll call it both ways, my friend, and that didn't seem like I guess I didn't track it the whole way, but I saw the end of it. Looked okay, but we'll take it.
Yeah, there was some extracurriculars going on after the play there.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe you got dinged for that, too.
Can you hear us over there? Ha! Hot diggity dog. Jeff's got his headset in. I like it.
That's 5 minutes.
Oh, they got him for a major. Oh, goodness.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's 5
so
minutes.
that's gonna leave a mark, as they like to say. So if you're not that familiar with hockey, major penalties, unlike normal minor penalties that will go off or expire if a goal is scored, majors will just stay up there. So it's an opportunity for Hudson. It's 4-on-4 hockey right now for another 1 minute. A lot of room out there to move the puck for both squads. Hudson will regroup in their own end with some speed. Pops that one up. Nice feed to the middle.
Good defense there.
Gets ridden off the puck. Couldn't quite...
Number 11, Wonky. Ooh, the ref got wiped out right below us here.
Ooh, slow to get up, too. Don't like seeing that.
He's up.
He good. You good? He good. Old Abe's will slow up at the line. They'll just dump this one in, get a change of 2.
Yeah,
So
one of
still-
his forwards got offsides there. He had to hold up.
Okay. Pass off the mark there for Hudson. They'll rewind. Big hit at open ice there.
Yeah, Hayes.
Bit of a Ethan Lonsberry on the hit.
Lonsberry.
Right? Yeah, he wasn't afraid. So 3 seconds will go on a power play for just shy of 4 minutes. That will be, again, the backside of a major penalty here. So look for the Old Abes just to dump it down. Make the Raiders go full length of the ice here. Hudson with some speed. Crisscross through the neutral zone. Franta, nice job, pops it in, but doesn't get it quite deep. Old Abe's able to grab that one and
good clear by them.
Yep, send it to length of the ice. That'll be the game here for the next 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Hudson drops this one off. Their breakout got a little...
They lost steam, but they got it in the zone here.
Out of sorts, but they'll get it onside. Oh, nice feed to the middle. Looking for Sprider. That was Maurer with the feed. Maurer looks like he's thinned out a bit and sprouted a bit, too. Looks a little bit taller this year, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's going to have a great year.
Maurer looks at this one on the near board. He'll send it out to the high slot. Back down to Maurer. Maurer takes a peek. Backward to Palm. Palm back to Maurer. Catches him in the skate. Far side.
Nice
quick
pass.
shot. That one hits the dasher board and up and out of the zone, unfortunately, for the Raiders. 2:30 left to go in that major penalty. So now we're on the backside of it. Franta tries to pass that one cross ice. Good hustle there by Hudson. Hadeen jumps into the play now. Sent around to that far side. Kept in nicely by the Raiders. Across the blue line to Bullis. Bullis goes down low with this one. Hudson will slow this one down, get things set up. Over to Bullis. Goes cross ice to his partner. High slot Bullis. Shoot. Right into a blocker. Kind of midsection of the goaltender for them.
Yeah, Madsen, nice save.
Tried to float that one across the ice there and got intercepted there.
Oh, nice little sneaky move, trying to go short side.
Looking for a stuff as he had the goaltender Madsen going east to west, and he was wise enough to keep on that post. Bullis headmans this one into the zone. Lassie picks it up. Loses the handle here. He's got support. Back to Lassie. Back out to Bullis. Bullis takes a peek, goes cross ice. Bullis, heavy shot, goes off a skate or off a leg there. So that one bounced off one or two.
Yeah, off a Dean.
1:19 left to go in the power play. That's a major power play there. Killing off. That one just hit a glove over the net. Madsen living right now. Quick shot. Madsen kick save out to his right. Big hit by the Old Abes as they're trying to throw the body around a little bit and get this puck up and out just inside of a minute, 59 seconds.
Hudson moving the puck nicely.
Oh, gosh, they had a great setup there. Grade 8 to Anson, just couldn't do it.
Catch him on a change.
Old Abes get a full change here. Bullis late in his shift. He's trying to rag the puck around, get some time. Sprider catches Maurer coming in. Maurer tries to make a move, gets picked off. Old Abes trying to cut loose with it. Got the boys in deep. Oh, boy. Just a little poke check there. 28 seconds to go. Hudson looking to get one here. Was thinking we'd pop one on a major, hopefully, but nothing yet. They'll regroup at the line. In cleanly. This is Franta. Franta back out to Maurer. Maurer, nice play out to the high slot. Palm.
Out of traffic.
Ton of bodies in front there. Old Abe's doing a good job clogging things up. Another shot off the mark. Full strength. The Old Abe's quick shot. Oh, goodness. Maurer couldn't kind of corral that one in his skates. Old Abe's. This is Schomburg. Schomburg shot. Nice job. Cranber with a nice save there. You know, those are tough after a long, power play like that. You're getting, you're just hanging out. All of a sudden you get a big shot like that. Nice save by Cranber. Schomburg tries to slip one over near the circle and can't do it. Maurer with some crafty little work here, working his way around two. Maurer tries to flip that one in deep, but picked up there, and they'll send it back in. Looks like another icing by the Old Abes. What are your thoughts so far, my friend?
That was a good power play. We had a lot of shots, a lot of traffic in front there, but Madsen's tough, and his D just packed it in there, and they were hitting bodies with a few of those shots. A couple of them were clean. Madsen made a couple nice saves, but Hudson putting the pressure on him, that's for sure.
Quick shout out to Uncle Tony. Uncle Tony. Uncle Tony, what up with you? Uncle Tony tuning in. Always great to have you on board, my friend. Thanks for being in the action.
Always good to have Uncle Tony in the mix.
Uncle Tony. Yeah, we got to get you out again, Uncle Tony. It's been a while. Usually during the holiday season, we get eyes on the OG Uncle Tony. Shout out either way, if we see you or not. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that good stuff. Some pops through the neutral zone. Some good speed by the Old Abes. That's number 11 for them. Wenke. Matthew Wenke.
That's Schemberger. He's tough, man.
He is a wheel out there, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's got
number
some
20
speed.
for the Old Abes. I really like the way he's playing.
Yeah.
But he's missing his buddy, Peyton Halls. He's out with an injury.
That's his man.
Yeah, he's the second leading scorer for them, so they're going to have to find it from some of the other guys.
They'll wave off the icing as number 5 for the Old Abes. Kind of got off the gas as that puck was going towards the icing. Wow, big old hit by Swanee right in front of us here. Swanee will drop this one on in. Oh, he comes back at Swanee for some more, and he says, nope, I got you, brother. I'll sit you back down.
Right.
Wow, Swanee ain't playing. Just got to fix the lid real quick. All set.
Yeah, it was him and Carson Halsos.
Oh, there was a cross check by number 37 right up around the face.
Yeah, he was the one that
Halseth,
Swanee was going with, and it was Halseth that was...
he got away with one right in front of us, my friend, because he got up real high.
Yeah, him and Swanee were going at it a little bit.
They weren't exactly exchanging pleasantries. Hudson will grab this one behind their own net. Cranber sees that go up the near board here.
That's going to be nice. It just got past Maurer at the blue line there.
Tried to catch it, but couldn't quite. Well, scoreless. 8:27 left to go here in the frame. What you'd expect so far out of an Old Abes and a Raider game. Just a good hard-nosed hockey by both squads.
Absolutely.
This one gets touched into the zone here.
Oh, they are going to call an
I'll
icing.
take that back. It did not get touched.
Well, it did, but he didn't see it.
Okay. Oh, that old trick. Gotcha. I gotcha.
You saw it.
I saw it, yeah. I saw it. So a face-off coming up to the right of Cranber. Let's pop this one around to the near board here. Mooney will work this one on up. Tape-to-tape passes on out over the line here and up and out. Got a number 4 for us. Who do we got that? Must be up from JV, I would think. I don't know who that is.
Maybe that's Isaiah Bailey. I'm not sure.
Okay. Straight giveaway to one of the Raiders there, and unable to capitalize on that one. Shad just overskated that one. Into the zone they go, though. Both these squads getting everybody in the action. Just caught him in the skates there. Tough to take a pass.
It's going in between everybody's skates.
Yeah, right now it is. Puck is not anybody's friend right now. It's just all over the place. This one's dumped in. Old Abes will get this one regrouped in the neutral zone here, or try to. I feel like we went into sloppy hockey mode all of a sudden, my friend.
That's for sure.
There we go. This one's sent in the zone. They'll get a change here. Hudson trying to get something going as they've got it in the zone right now. Bullis waiting for it at the point. Boys will go down, get in the corner, get to work. So it pops out to that far side, and Old Abes will just touch this one out. Hudson dumps it right back on in. Tried to feed that one into a floating Old Abe over there. Number 23 was...
offsides.
Oopsie. Seymour, Wyatt Seymour, they tried to float one to him as he was kind of cruising the blue line behind everybody. And anyway, offsides called here.
Yeah, Dean just offsides there.
Quick shout out to Tech Connect, keeping our community connected with fast, reliable technology. Whether it's a a cool toy or a cool sound system, getting your TVs all set up, automatic blinds, you name it, Tech Connect AV, they're doing it.
Oh, what a hit.
Wow, who was that mess man? Coleman? Wow. We got the hit line out there, Swanee and Coleman. Just
ooh, that's a
that'll be a penalty
right there.
on the old Abes, so nice job.
Yeah, Coleman
caused
it.
I was going to say, I feel like when you go out there and start banging a little bit like that, you're going to get some retaliatory things just like that.
That's what happened. Yep.
Take it.
Yep. Troutline is going to the bench. He's talking a little bit to Coleman. But
you can chirp all you want. This power play is brought to you by Farrell's Extreme Kickboxing, your home for fitness, strength, and serious results. Shout out Farrell's. Let's go.
Yeah, we got to make him pay on this one here, Kenny.
We do. We got 2 minutes on the board here, 5:32 to go in the first frame. Old Abe's controlled it for a hot second. Now the Raiders will work this one out to the blue line. They'll get it to Franta. Franta walks in and then drops it off back to the point. Setting up a little play here, trying to get a little give and go, it looked like going there. Maurer, high slot now. It's Palm with it. Maurer sneaks in. Maurer trying to there wasn't anything there. We were looking down the barrel, and that was a tough seam.
Yeah, I didn't see no seams.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was hoping he saw
lot of bodies.
Something I did not, but
well, you know what? With this goalie screen like that, it can work out really good too.
Maurer flies through everybody. It's like a big bowling alley there, and they all go down, but dropped off for Maurer. Well, Hudson will regroup here. A minute to go. This top line looking to get something cooked up, if you will. Palm heads off, and
that's gonna be too many.
That's a mental miscue right there.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Too many. Looks like the Packer game when they're trying to get that extra guy on
that Packer game
field.
was just the best. Like, there was like 30 minutes where I'm like, what is going on right now? Like, we had more guys get hurt. Oh, I was like, no, just like, can we pause this? So we're done? Just terrible.
Tough quarter and a half.
Right? Well, with that penalty, that'll even things up for a side. The Old Abes will see 2 minutes put on the clock for their power play.
Oh, that was close.
Cramber standing tall there, and he just held his ground. Didn't bite on anything. Just went with the player.
Yeah, he held his ground like you said, and then just made a great little save there. The Old Abe was trying to go 5-hole, and he had it covered.
Not getting rattled. Those goalies, boy, I would have been like, sprawling all over, throwing arms. So another stint of 4-on-4 hockey here. Ooh. Some big hits over there on the far side. Schomburg comes in. Gets this one deep. Turnover to Hudson. Hudson with 23 seconds on that Abes penalty, and then we'll switch on over to a power play for the Old Abes. Nice tape to tape across the ice here. We'll get Old Abes make it in. They'll change one behind the play. That one gets deflected out of the zone, so they'll have to regroup.
Offsides.
So Old Abes will go on the power play. They've got 1:09 to go here. Offside's being called, so a face-off just outside the zone will commence in a second.
Yeah, and 3:30 left in this period.
This one kind of flew by this first period, didn't it?
Oh, totally.
Again, stick around. We've got a doubleheader today. Hudson with a nice poke check there. That's Lassie gets this one in deep. Just playing a little keep away. It's him against the world right now, and he's doing a good job kind of tying him up in the zone. Old Abes will get control of this one now. That's Lossman over to their number 11. Turned over and
nice job.
Popped out of the zone. Little tomfoolery behind the play as
Turnquist with a really nice poke check.
Yeah, and then he just gets not
Whitewashed.
Yeah, I got whitewashed, just run into the ice kind of deal. Palm does a good job popping that out of the zone. Little pick play underneath here. They'll get it in deep. Palm takes a peek. Nice job. Up and out. Oh, boy. Hudson getting aggressive here. Sprider trying to get off to the races. Send it around the near side. Old Abe's needing to be careful as they're getting a change over there. It was close to a too many as well, right? Not quite as obvious what the Raiders did. She heard maybe over the PA. They're back to full strength. Now we're open on the near side here. Frano pops it over to him after he gets through cleanly. Tried to go right back to him. Maurer literally gets a stick in his skate. And look at him. He tossed it back over to the other player.
That was nice of him.
You know what? I like that. I've seen sometimes where they'll just throw it, you know, they're just ticked and they'll throw it, and then you can pick up a penalty.
Right, yeah.
So good heads up play. So again, both sides right now 5-a-side. Hopefully this won't be the rare occasion where we don't have anybody in the penalty box. I'm not a big fan of those types of games.
Oh, the ref helped us.
Ref stopped that one along the board. Oh, a giveaway in tight. Oh, Kramer, what a save! Oh, my gosh. Let's friggin' go.
Yeah, that was Mason Flannery that got that gift. Merry Christmas to you.
Watch this replay, my friend. Up, giveaway, up. Denied.
Yeah, Kramer made 2 really good saves. Toughies.
Wow, that was a beauty. Of course, that's the Associated Eye on the game. Icing being called. All right, I'm going to give him some props on that save here. We'll just save that for later. Boop. There you go. How about them apples?
Yeah, 5-4 on the shots on goal, favoring Hudson. The minute 8 left in this first frame.
You know, check me on this, Hess, but that play and that shot was probably the first like real grade A opportunity I think we've seen this frame.
They've had 2.
Oh, that's their second? Yeah, that's right. That's right. They've had 2. We've had none. I don't think I'd give us any like grade A's.
No, I wouldn't either.
A lot of perimeter shooting so far.
Yeah, you got to credit the Old Abe's defense. They've been packing it in and making it tough on us. And we have had, some pretty good zone time.
Nice feed. Oh, just off the mark. Swanee with a nice quick shot. And just missed on that wide post. Swanee, what an opportunity. That one's kept alive in the zone. 15 seconds to go. That one bounces high and out.
It's going to be playable.
Schimberger's got help with him. Oh, had him on the backside. Oh, big save again.
Cramber.
Let's go, big fella.
Cramber standing tall.
Feeling the funk in the net. Wow. Absolute beauty. That's how we'll end that first frame.
Wow.
On a flurry from the Old Abes after 1 period of play. Still 0-0. Hudson 6 shots. The Old Abes have 4 recorded on the board.
And they'll probably get another one off that last opportunity that Cramber shut the door on.
Yeah, I would think so. Well, everything we expected with an Old Abe Raider game. We'll be back in 2. Thanks for tuning in to Raiders Streaming.
When you're working with Derek Building Solutions, you'll get a full-service general contractor that handles every aspect of the project, from design all the way to the final clean.
I was pretty nervous getting into this. It was a big undertaking. There's a lot that goes into it, but having a good contractor, helps you work through the process. We've never built anything like this before, and knew that we would need probably a little extra help on the front end of getting things going, and so definitely glad that we picked Derek.
Jonesy's Local Bar and Grill, close to the rink for all your pre- and post-game fun. Jonesy's features some great apps, the pretzel, onion rings, and don't forget, great wings, both bone-in and boneless. Boneless available in white and dark meat. And then my favorite, on Saturday and Sunday, it's the prime rib. Wow! Jonesy's also caters and hosts meat raffles to benefit local nonprofits. Thanks for being part of the team.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Hudson, Stillwater, Chisago City, and Forest Lake. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
One of my favorites in town, yep, it's the Willow River and Carbonis located in Burkhart, Wisconsin. A great place to hang out with your friends pre or post game. Fantastic pizza, beauty burgers, and roasted chicken you'll rave about for weeks. Chris and his crew are here for you. Stop on by and say hi. It's that Willow River and Carbonis just north of town.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hi, I'm Ronnie, your Willow River Experience Assistant. At Willow River Company, we take care of all your outdoor needs. Snow removal, irrigation, fine gardening, plant bed maintenance, seasonal planters, lawn care, and planter subscription all year round. And now, it's all bundled into one simple monthly subscription. No stress, no hassle, just a beautifully maintained property. Visit willowriverexperience.com and subscribe today so you can enjoy the view.
At Door Drill and Scow, we believe that what matters most is people and their community. That's why we're proud to represent injured people against insurance companies. If you've been injured in a car accident, a fall, or experienced any other type of personal injury, trust the law firm that's been trusted by Northwestern Wisconsin for over 140 years. Whether it's a battle in the courtroom or on the ice, you can depend on Door Drill and Scow, proud sponsors of Hudson Hockey.
Oh, we've got some mite hockey going on out here. It is the blue versus the white right now. You got a score for me, anybody? Maybe tied up, who knows? White with an opportunity, 1-1, so it is tied up right now. We got a minute 18 to go. We got a man down. Oh, another man down, splash in the ice. Trying to get loose with this one. Blue comes away with it now. Coach stops that one. Blue hustles on over, wheels on it. Sends it right into the slot area. Nobody home, though. Here's Blue. They're getting loose. Blue needing to go the other way. They turn on it. White in the mix now. Man blows a wheel on the far side. Into the corner they go. Keep your heads up over there, boys. It gets dangerous. They try to feed this one around behind the net. Pops out front. Oh, Coach with a huge save. Oh, and the Biscuits in. That is a huge goal by Blue there. I think the double nickel got that one. 55, I believe, got that last goal. A big one for Blue as they go on top. Sent to the slot area. Oh, double nickels loose, and another goal! Back behind the defense, right in the lample. One more time, taking a bit of a victory lap now. Showing off those wheels. 16 seconds to go. White looking to even the score, down by 2. Oh, a big washout in front of the varsity there. They'll be fine. This one gets loose. Blue has been all over it on the back half of this one. Centering pass doesn't make it out, and your final Blue will go on top, but a big win by both teams coming out skating with our varsity crew. They'll get to go through the traditional varsity tunnel over at the far end of the ice, which is a memory that my son still talks about to this day. It's pretty cool. Here they come through the varsity tunnel. Jeff with the excellent camera work as always, and Knuckles on both sides. Isn't this the best? My gosh, I love it.
Good stuff.
One of my favorites. Well, again, thanks to the Mites for coming out tonight. Thanks to the varsity boys being so gracious to them. We'll be back in 2.
Craving bold flavors with an island twist? Come to San Pedro Cafe in Hudson. Savor our jerk chicken, smoky and spicy, straight from our wood-fired oven. Dig into loaded nachos stacked with flavor. Or dive deep into fresh seafood, bursting with fresh tropical vibes. Whether it's celebrating a special occasion or just because, San Pedro Cafe, where it's always island time on the St. Croix River.
TechConnect is your local AV expert, serving Minnesota and Wisconsin. From new builds to remodels, we design and install custom systems that bring your home to life. Indoors or out, get whole home audio, home theater, networking, and smart control, plus simple protection with Alarm.com. Elevate every room with Lutron automated shades and lighting. Learn more at TechConnectAV.com or call 612-440-5070.
Comforts of your home and community may never be more important than when you are diagnosed with cancer. At the Cancer Center of Western Wisconsin, we believe that people experiencing cancer deserve easier access to personalized, compassionate, and cutting-edge treatment. With 6 convenient locations in the Western Wisconsin area, our teams ensure you receive the highest quality, comprehensive care and support close to home. You have a choice in your cancer care. Learn more about the Cancer Center of Western Wisconsin at cc-ww.org.
TELUS. Property, services, and solutions. Expertise, communication, and commitment make all the difference. TELUS is a full-service commercial real estate company specializing in retail, office, land, and industrial properties. We offer our clients over 60 years of combined experience and market knowledge in commercial development, land use approvals, brokerage, leasing, property management, association management, and facilities maintenance.
Looking for the perfect spot to kick back in Hudson? Come on down to Barker's Bar and Grill, the local favorite where fresh flavor meets good vibes. At Barker's, we're serving up handcrafted burgers, signature wings, or order up the Reuben, piled high and toasted to perfection. all in a cozy bistro-style pub right on historic Main Street. Whether it's lunch with friends or date night, there's always a reason to gather. Barker's Bar and Grill, a bistro of a tavern since 1988.
This holiday season, elevate your gatherings with Brine's Market, Stillwater's exquisite destination for catering excellence. Impress your guests with our tantalizing appetizer and food trays featuring succulent shrimp, premium tenderloin, savory salmon, and artfully crafted charcuterie boards. Let us turn your celebrations into unforgettable moments. Discover why Brine's Market is the premier choice for all your catering needs. Make this holiday extraordinary with Brine's.
Wanted to jump on real quick with a replay. This was the big save, a little giveaway in the zone. Cramber. Stud.
This holiday
Absolutely
season,
awesome on that
elevate
one.
your gatherings with Brine's Market, Stillwater's exquisite destination for catering excellence. Impress your guests with our tantalizing appetizer.
The Players Academy is one of the most demanding training programs in the country. TPA's pro training model incorporates proven off-ice training protocols, nutritional guidance and tracking, and rounds out the training formula with on-ice skills repetition and game condition readiness. While an invite-only program that limits the number of athletes, please contact us to discuss whether TPA may be a fit for your athlete. Any kind of MVP upgrades, like I think of like smart thermostat, a dehumidifier, or humidifier, or a purifier. Like what would you recommend? For
Well, back to the filter,
Yeah.
electronic filters are seem to be the go-to nowadays.
Okay.
They can catch particulate pretty smaller than most filters can, especially if you got people with allergies and whatnot in the house.
Hello, that's me.
So
all day.
electronic filters, we offer a ton of different options there.
Okay. Home isn't just a place, it's your next chapter. In Hudson and St. Croix Valley, you deserve a realtor who pairs local insight with real strategy. From smart pricing and staging to pro photos, video tours, and targeted marketing, Carrie guides you every step of the way. Strong negotiation, smooth closings, less stress. Ready to go from for sale to welcome home? Call or text Carrie Ronsberg at 651-592-4993. LPT Realty.
When you're working with Derek Building Solutions, you'll get a full-service general contractor that handles every aspect of the project, from design all the way to the final clean.
You know, I was pretty nervous getting into this. It was a big undertaking. There's a lot that goes into it, but having a good contractor, you know, helps you work through the process. We've never built anything like this before, and knew that we would need probably a little extra help on the front end of getting things going, and so definitely glad that we picked Derek.
Jonesy's Local Bar and Grill, close to the rink for all your pre- and post-game fun. Jonesy's features some great apps, the pretzel, onion rings, and don't forget, great wings, both bone-in and boneless. Boneless available in white and dark meat. And then my favorite, on Saturday and Sunday, it's the prime rib. Wow! Jonesy's also caters and hosts meat raffles to benefit local nonprofits. Thanks for being part of the team.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Hudson, Stillwater, Chisago City, and Forest Lake. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
One of my favorites in town. Yep, it's the Willow River and
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hi, I'm Ronnie, your Willow River Experience Assistant. At Willow River Company, we take care of all your outdoor needs. Snow removal, irrigation, fine gardening, plant bed maintenance, seasonal planters, lawn care, and planter subscription all year round. And now, it's all bundled into one simple monthly subscription. No stress, no hassle, just a beautifully maintained property. Visit willowriverexperience.com and subscribe today so you can enjoy the view.
At Door Drill and Scow, we believe that what matters most is people and their community. That's why we're proud to represent injured people against insurance companies. If you've been injured in a car accident, a fall, or experienced any other type of personal injury, trust the law firm that's been trusted by Northwestern Wisconsin for over 140 years. Whether it's a battle in the courtroom or on the ice, you can depend on Door Drill and Scow, proud sponsors of Hudson Hockey.
Well, a quick shout out to Derek Building Solutions, our diamond sponsor this year. This broadcast booth is presented by Derek Building Solutions, building quality and community across the St. Croix Valley. Love those guys. They, again, are our booth sponsor this year and have really made a whole lot of things possible for us as we continue to grow in our broadcast and what we're capable of doing. We, again, appreciate Derek Building Solutions being a booth sponsor this year. Mr. Hess, what do you think after one period of play?
Well, I think that we're in a meat grinder. I mean, it's Kramer had to be really good. I mean, in tight, too. He had 3 big saves there in that first period, and everything that we were doing was, you know, on the 3-minute power play that we had, everything was shots from out deep and a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
So we got to get it set up and make some better passes and try to get a little better shots on Madsen. Madsen was up to the task, too. I mean, we didn't challenge him that much, but he made the saves. He had one good kick save. Yeah, it's going to be a test, you know. I mean, you got the 2 best teams in the Big Rivers, or at least at this point in time.
Yeah, you look at that first frame, and I know we mentioned it during the period, but it's worth mentioning again. Like, of the what we consider grade A opportunities, there was 2 of them, both of them by the old Abes, in tight on Cramber, and boy, did he have to be sharp. And like you said, there was just one shot that was pretty good, you know, that hit, you know, Madsen. Pad saved that away into the corner, you know?
Yeah, it wasn't anything like...
I'm ready to put him to work a little bit more.
Yeah, we need to get more shots on him. I mean, there wasn't very many shots for either team, you know, in that first period. 6-4 favoring Hudson.
Yeah.
But...
always interesting early in the year how teams, you'll come into a game like this, and it seems like there's a bit of a feeling out, and it'll be interesting to see if either or both teams makes a little adjustments after that first frame.
Right.
How that goes. Okay, both squads back on the ice now. Again, Thanks for tuning in to Raiders Streaming.
I would say stay out of the box, too, for both teams. I mean, a little bit of a, penalty fest there.
I think that's solid advice. Yeah, that definitely is a work in progress, I would say. Work in progress. Our first period highlights that awesome save by Cramber was brought to you by SF Insurance. SF Insurance, protecting what matters most. They are your go-to for insurance on the western side of the state here. Again, SF Insurance. So we'll switch ends here. We've got the Raiders setting up on the east side of the rink. Nice face-off win by Hudson. They'll drop this one in. They'll wave off that icing as he was just over the line. Takes a quick peek over the shoulder. Estagio sends that one cross ice, looking for our main man over there. That's Bullis, number 2-4 out at the point. Again, 5 aside right now. Nice keep in. Slung around to the near board here, and Old Abe's will grab that one, but Estagio gets a hold of it, sends it back into the zone. Maurer with a little check behind the play there. Nice job by him. Maurer tries to get that one out front to Sprider, just bounced up on the stick. Had the opportunity to meet Sprider's dad tonight. Thanks for coming up to the booth, saying hi. Appreciate that. Always fun to put.
Nice play by DeStasio, keeping it in.
Oh, nice play in tight there in the slot. Speaking of Sprider, he'll take a little bit of a stroll over there. He's back at the point now, covering. Excuse me, that's DeStasio.
A lot of zone time.
Yes. Oh, boy, that one just sitting right in the blue paint there with nobody home to bat that one away. Hudson has to see this one come out to the neutral zone now.
Pass is just off a bit.
Mm-hmm. Just out of the reach there as Maurer was streaking through. Maurer almost found that one right on his blade. So sent right back in. Old Abe's are getting one change on this line. The rest of them still out there. They've got to be gassed.
They've been out there for a while.
Yeah, this has been a long shift for them. And oh, another shot. That one just goes wide. Not a lot of steam on that one. Sets up, slot. Shot just misses as that hits traffic. Oh, Hudson is having some opportunities right now. Kept in. Palm keeps this one in deep. Just keep it in deep. Keep working it. Don't let them get an ice here. Just as I say that, they go for an ice. They'll change. Get almost all of them changed out there. Score. Gets this one across. Icing called. Well, we had him on the heels there for a second, Mr. Hess.
Yeah, just a little sloppy. A lot of zone time, just not a lot of opportunities when we've gotten it down there. And they had it in the zone for quite a bit. Nice save by Cramber off the face-off.
You get that one on the stick and blocker there?
Yeah.
Ooh. Icing again. So we'll go to the other end of the rink. Well, period number 2 off and running here with a couple shots tallied by Hudson. Boy, they had one just sitting right in the blue paint. Couldn't get any sticks on it as the Old Abe's had them kind of outside that crease.
Yeah, Lossman was right in there to pick that one up, and that was been nice if we could have a guy on the doorstep. Ooh,
score.
Deflection.
Let's go. Nice feed right into the slot area, trying to get something to go there. That was Mooney. Just bounced over his. Here come the Old Abe's now. This is number 8 for them. Hayes. Offsides over there.
Yes, sir.
I just love the Valley Company signage over there above the benches. I just think that's awesome.
Yeah, that's a nice sign. A lot of good signage around here.
Yeah. The Telus one over in the corner is really well done.
Quick Trip.
Yep, Quick Trip. Yeah, the Telus one, for whatever reason, looks like almost like 3D to me. Oh, sent that one through the slot. Nobody home there. Preston Smith trying to get that one up ice. There we go.
Nice
Franta
play
with
by
it now.
Frana.
Frana works his way through traffic. Tries to make one last move there and just popped off the stick at the end.
3-on-2.
Yeah, here come the Old Abes through the zone. That's number 3 for them. Colin Bill. Back out to the point for the Old Abes. They'll send that one in just wide of the net.
Ooh, trying to get...
Yeah, was that Maurer out there? Oh, yeah.
It was, yeah.
Floating a little bit. Franta, nice feed. Spider shot. Oh! Great save. Looks under his pad and says, oh, there you are. Mattson, nice save.
Yeah, great save by Mattson. Nice little shot there.
I'm going to give that a grade A opportunity. Mark it down. If you're keeping track at home. Uncle Tony. Ooh,
screen.
Yeah, a little screen, and that got through. Nice save by Mattson. Excellent pick off of that outlet. Right back on in the zone here. Hadeen going to work. Nice hit by him. Hadeen will look to pick this one up. Good hard work there in the corner. Hudson sends that one on out. Juicy little setup. Quick shot.
Mattson.
Little tomfoolery after the whistle there. Nice job by Bullis as he put an absolute rocket in from that point. Seems like Hudson's getting a little bit sharper on their shots this frame.
Mattson's a big goalie, too. I mean, you look at him, I mean, he's like 6'1", 6'2", 206.
Wow.
Big kid.
Yeah. Hudson, another face-off win to Bullis. Bullis shoots. That one gets deflected up into the high glass there. Boys doing good work there. Sprider comes off the wall with it. Great hustle. Maurer picks this one on up. He's got Frana in the slot right now. Working the point. Stagio. Oh, tried to hit him on the backside. That was Sprider cutting towards the net. Like what you're trying to set up there, boys.
Yeah, they're got plays that are set up. They just can't connect.
Sprider on in. Hands that off to Maurer. Maurer gets tangled up with a couple players here. Oh, good old school hockey right in front of us here. Just brawling. Love it. Good, clean stuff.
Everything's clean there.
Yep. I like it.
Getting physical.
Yep. Get physical.
Ah, he just missed him.
Man. Yep, that one was in front of him by about a meter.
Yeah, he had Maurer streaking down that far board.
Yeah, when you hit Maurer on the fly like that, that can be trouble for the opposing team.
Yeah, he knows what to do with the puck.
Yes, he does.
Leading the team in goals.
What a good crowd out here for this men's hockey game. We've got a penalty on the board all of a sudden.
Okay. High stick on Stasio.
Yep, so that'll be a power play. Oh gosh. Wow, Cramber. Great save. Wow.
Yeah, almost went by him 5-hole.
Wow. You and I were looking right. That's such a great angle for us, and you could see that as well as I could. That looked like trouble. And a great save by him. Another great save. So, Old Abe's 5 seconds into a power play here. 1:55 left on their power play. Good stick getting in the way of things. Trying to tip that one.
That was close.
Yes, it was. This one sent the length of the ice. Nice job by Turnquist.
Yeah, that one almost caught the upper corner.
Turnquist will be in on the forecheck. Schomburg weaves his way through everybody
all
there.
the way in.
Feeds it on over, and his teammate couldn't get a stick on that one. Sent the length of the ice, so switch out 4 on the Hudson side. Minute 18 to go in the power play for the Old Abes.
Yeah, that Schemberger is something, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's quite the wheel. Oh, boy, wow. Screen shot up over the net.
Right in the slot there.
Like Bullis might have taken a bit of that one, maybe. I don't know. He went down, and Kramer came out, gave him a little bit of a head pat. Looks like he's all right.
Yeah, Colin Bill with the shot from the slot.
That was a nifty little shot he pulled there. Old Abes look to control this one out to the point, out of the zone. They'll have to regroup now. That's Lossman for them, sends it on up. Whew, big collision at center ice. Glove on the ice.
Nice stick.
Great job there. Coleman getting called for that one, I think. Yep. I'm going to guess...
for a rough?
I didn't see that. I might have called it interference, but either way, 2 minutes.
Well, that's going to be a 5-on-3 for 40
yeah.
seconds.
Is correct. Not what you're hoping for if you're a Raider fan right now. If you're an Old Abes fan, that's nothing but goodness. 5-3 power play for 40 seconds, like Hess said. Wow, that is, you talk about big face-off wins. That was a huge one. Dumping it down. That'll peel off about 10 seconds at least, I would think.
Yeah, that's not 20.
26 seconds to go on that initial penalty. Old Abe streak on in. We'll slow things down. Back high slot now. Quick shot. Blocked as it went towards the net. Sprider takes his time. Oh, was going to go up ice with it.
Well, that's an interference.
Yep.
Getting old school with it.
Calling it out loud here. I love it. Yeah, go ahead. Get into him a little bit, Hess.
Wow, I mean, come on.
Yeah, he called it. He called it.
Yep.
All right, so that is going to even things up. 4-on-4 hockey now as the penalty expired. The first penalty of the Old Abes expired. They've got 120, or we have 120 left on our penalty. They have 2 minutes on their penalty. A lot going on here. A lot of penalties still. Clean that up. So number 3 will go to the box for the Old Abe. That's Colin Bill for an interference.
Yeah, you know you're into the game when you're yelling and you're on the mic.
Yes. I remember when your son used to play. I would have to squeeze you from time to time because I was like,
get a little into it.
Hess is about to yell something. We got 2-on-1 coming. Hudson on in. Got a guy on the backside. Feeds it to him.
Come on.
Buck
There
loose.
it is.
Go.
There it is. Come on. Come on.
I got a replay. We can diagnose this all night long. Let's
How
go.
do you not call that a goal?
What is he calling? All right. Here's the replay, and we can just get into it. So
you
Fed
can
backhand
see it from here, right there.
He didn't have it covered at all.
No.
He was just batting at a loose puck.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was doing. I mean, I could see it going the net from here.
We'll watch it one more time because it's fun because we got the replay.
It's like the third try right here.
Yeah,
1,
he's just
2,
standing
3,
right
and then
there.
it's in.
Yeah, puck was loose the whole time. The ref was on the total wrong side of the ice. Look where he's at. He's over in the corner here. He's right here, right side of the screen.
Yeah.
Fed in front. Pop, 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 pop. And then finally he comes over and he's like...
He should be looking at it. It's in the
he
net
should
right
have been
there.
behind the net at that point. Oh, that's rough if they wave that off.
Right.
That's rough.
And that's too bad.
Well, I'm going to mark it down as a goal on the highlights, whether it stands or not.
Wow. That's too bad.
Well, that's a miss.
Big time.
I'm going to leave it at that. So 4-on-4 hockey still. Old Abe's will slant around to the near side here. Again, 4-on-4 hockey right now for 52 seconds.
Yeah, he needs to call that goal. It was right there, right in front of him.
Well, I think that was the problem. He wasn't right in front of it. He was over in the corner. Shot. Puck pops out front there, and the Old Abe's will grab this one. Up ice they go. That's number 4 twisting through traffic there.
Nice play.
Hudson back on into the zone. Maurer through the legs. Maurer, little backhander hits the outside of the net. And that will be an icing because it's 4-on-4 hockey right now.
Nifty little move by Maurer.
Yep. All right, I got to get over that last one because it's still bugging me a little bit, to be honest with you. All right, shots on goal right now, 14-7. Hudson on top, 16 seconds to go. And then Hudson will be on the power play for 40 seconds, if my Rochester math is correct, because they have 56 seconds on their...
You're right.
Yes, you're right.
You are right.
I love how you say that like surprised. You're right. And face off in the Old Abe zone here. Good poke check. They'll pop that one out of the zone. Score. Plays a little bit of catch here in his own end. 6 seconds to go. A tough pass.
Turnover.
Not caught. Turnover here in the neutral zone. And Hudson on the power play. 37 seconds now.
He was right on the doorstep. That was number 14, Lane Connor.
Here comes Hudson now. This is Palm, one of the captains. Palm got his head up through the neutral zone. Here we go. Nice play. There you go. Shot.
Oh, good save.
My
Swanee with a
goodness.
nice shot.
Swanee with a very quick release. And a big save there by the goaltender, Madsen.
Yeah, he tried to go short side there, and Madsen was right there.
You know, I said it last year. I'll say it again. Old Swanee's got that quick release that I am just a huge fan of. He gets in those areas, and there's no dusting the puck off. He's 21 seconds on the power play for Hudson. Whoever's running music tonight's doing a great job, Hess. Shout out.
They are.
Stasio sends this one across to Bullis. Bullis walks in. That one blocked at the point of shot. Ooh, little wraparound from behind the net. That was a crafty little shot there. I like that. Tried to work a little give and go there. That was Benny Hadeen. Old Abe's back to full strength. They'll get their skater back right about now. Stas.
Oh, nice glove
save. Yep. You know, I'll say he had that lane, so it's easier to make those saves when you can see what's coming at you.
Yeah, he went for that short side corner, and Madsen with a great glove. Hudson put some pressure on, though.
They
The
are.
shots are at 16-7.
Yeah, they seem to have kind of settled in this frame and definitely had some better opportunities. Smith out at the point. He'll drop this one to his teammate, Franta. Ooh, trying to get it to Sprider in the middle. Newton will pinch in on that far side. It's a big rig. Oh, nice feed. Great feed to Maurer. Maurer with speed. He'll crisscross in the middle. Oh, Sprider! Woo! He's in position. Yeah, buddy. Goal. What a great pass by Will Maurer. My goodness. And Sprider buries the biscuit. Yeah, that's how we do it in the Boogie Town over here. My goodness.
That.
One more time on the Associated Eye replay. Coming in hot here. Look at this play. Sprider knew it was coming to him. He's like, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. There we go.
Hudson Raiders go! Scored by number 22, Hayden Springer. Assistant goal field number 50, Will Mauer.
Here comes the old Abes right back at us. Wow. Got away with one there. See, we're in. Cramber doing a good job.
Yeah, that line's working well together, like we said at the beginning of the program.
Oh, and it was really fun to watch that thing as Will came through and basically collected defenders, right? As they went to him. Whoop, Sprider knew that pass was coming across as he set up right over here on the near side, and sure enough, got the feed, got the goal. Excellent job by that line. Big
Nice
save.
one-timer. Caden Kruschke with the one-timer. Kramer with a nice glove.
All right, so we're going to count that as a real goal that time. I liked how our official was right in position for that one as well. Hats off to him.
Was a different official.
I know it was. Yep. Hudson with it now on their own end. Nice job weaving through traffic there. Still just following the puck on into the zone. Here we go. Oh, he had it. Oh, my gosh. He totally had that. And literally, instead of getting it off the end of the twig there, it went and hit. It slid off and hit the pad of the goaltender, Madsen. Oh,
that was close.
That was it's surprising to me how deep they can be behind the net and still get the stick to. I mean, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that was a nice move.
Old Abe's control this one in their own zone. At least they did for a second here. Hudson
lost the handle.
Yep, Hudson getting to work there. Swanee gets it out to the point. Hudson trying to find Swanee there in the slot.
Oh, just can't get him through. Old Abe's playing some good D there.
D to D here. Bullis feeds this one on up. Good touch pass on in. Swanee doing a good job keeping that one alive. Turn over here. Ooh, popped
Good
that one out of
sticks.
midair. Yeah, really good sticks by both squads right now. Trotline with a nice
Move it.
stick. There it is. Quick shot. Oh, in traffic. That's still kind of going towards the net. Tried to feed that one in tight there. Old Abes will get it now. Late in the shift. You can tell they're tired. Oh, goodness.
That could have been painful.
Yeah, that's right into the bar over there as that meets the glass, and that does not move like the glass does. Bullis will feed that one across to his partner. Up ice
Nice
to Franta.
pass.
Franta. He's got Maurer with him. Just off the stick there. Maurer
Come on, Will.
crisscrosses with Sprider. Sprider goes towards the net. Oh, my goodness.
Just missed him.
Yeah, those two know where each other, where they're going to be at all times, it feels like.
Schemberger.
Yep. Gets that one passed across. They drop one. They're doing a change over there at that point, so smart not to get caught. Kept in by Sprider. Sprider goes towards the net. Little backhander. Gets checked as he's trying to get that one off. Not a lot of catch-up on that dog.
2:45 left in this period.
Ooh, giveaway.
Uh-oh.
A little sloppy here late in this shift.
Good body right there. Score with a big check there. Otherwise, that guy's loose.
Guess what? Cramber, save.
Mm-hmm.
He's come up so big when we need him throughout this game.
He's a really good goalie.
He really is. Yep, he really is.
We watched him in that first game, and he just really plays the position well. He's always in the right spot, it seems like.
He does. Just a steady ship back there.
Yeah, nothing rattles him.
Tape to tape, gets this one out. They'll drop this one in deep and give chase. That's Turnquist behind the net. We'll get some support back there as well. Hudson comes away with this one. Smith out at the point. Ooh. Just jumps over his stick there. Hudson will have to regroup inside of 2 minutes to go. Wave off an ice in here. Lassie gives chase. Good hustle by him. Oh my goodness. Cross check's being called. It looks like on the old Abe's.
Yeah, it looks like 5.
It must have been behind the play there because I did not see that at all.
No, number 2.
Oh, that's what happened? Okay. Jeff says there was a stick stuck in the glass over there. Okay.
Kruski.
Well, good news, I guess, for the Raiders here. Inside of 2 minutes, exactly 1:33 to go. We've got 2 minutes on the board for a power play in favor of the Raiders. A big deal to get another one to go here late. Palm feeds this one across the Mauer, back to Palm. Play catch with Sprider over to Mauer. Mauer sees that one go through his skates. He'll drop this one deep, and they'll have to regroup here. All right, Franta at the goal line. Sprider was calling for that one and gets it back up to the high slot. Mauer trying to get some speed kind of coming through the zone there. And yeah, it was like he went out, dipped outside the zone to grab a little speed, and then something I think they might have worked on before, but didn't come together on that one.
Needs a little more practice.
Wow, nice job at the blue line. Quick shot, puck's still loose. Oh, Franta got the rebound on net there, and guess what, Madsen? Up to the task.
Almost went 5-hole on him.
Yeah, minute 5 left to go in the power play. Only 37.7 seconds left to go in the period. So Coleman in on the draw for Hudson. Bullis settles this one down. Stasio. Quick shot. That one's blocked as it went towards the net. Oh, just kind of got tangled up on that one. Stick save that time by Madsen. Hudson's got him collapsing a little bit right now, inside of 10 seconds to go. Let's get one more shot off here at least. Stasio shoots. That one goes into the old Abe leg there. And time expires. Hudson with 2 goals that period. 1 counted, 1 did not. Shots on goal 21-9.
Yeah, that was a lot better period.
Really nice period put together by the boys, and I like what they're doing. I like the changes they made, and looking forward to a third period. That'll be gonna be hot. It's a 1-goal game.
Yeah, exactly. Could have been a 2-goal game, but it's just unfortunate that the ref didn't see that one go in there. And
that's right. Yep.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
they
happens.
regrouped and they ended up tallying one, and we'll see what the third brings.
That's right. We'll be back in 2.
When you're working with Derek Building Solutions, you'll get a full-service general contractor that handles every aspect of the project, from design all the way to the final clean.
I was pretty nervous getting into this. It was a big undertaking. There's a lot that goes into it, but having a good contractor, helps you work through the process. We've never built anything like this before, and knew that we would need probably a little extra help on the front end of getting things going, and so definitely glad that we picked Derek.
Jonesy's local bar and grill, close to the rink for all your pre- and post-game fun. Jonesy's features some great apps, the pretzel, onion rings, and don't forget, great wings, both bone-in and boneless. Boneless available in white and dark meat. And then my favorite, on Saturday and Sunday, it's the prime rib. Wow! Jonesy's also caters and hosts meat raffles to benefit local nonprofits. Thanks for being part of the team.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent. If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Hudson, Stillwater, Chisago City, and Forest Lake. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
One of my favorites in town, yep, it's the Willow River and Carboni's located in Burkhart, Wisconsin. A great place to hang out with your friends pre or post game. Fantastic pizza, beauty burgers, and roasted chicken you'll rave about for weeks. Chris and his crew are here for you. Stop on by and say hi. It's that Willow River and Carboni's just north of town.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hi, I'm Ronnie, your Willow River Experience Assistant. At Willow River Company, we take care of all your outdoor needs. Snow removal, irrigation, fine gardening, plant bed maintenance, seasonal planters, lawn care, and planter subscription all year round. And now, it's all bundled into one simple monthly subscription. No stress, no hassle, just a beautifully maintained property. Visit willowriverexperience.com and subscribe today so you can enjoy the view.
At Door Drill and Scow, we believe that what matters most is people and their community. That's why we're proud to represent injured people against insurance companies. If you've been injured in a car accident, a fall, or experienced any other type of personal injury, trust the law firm that's been trusted by Northwestern Wisconsin for over 140 years. Whether it's a battle in the courtroom or on the ice, you can depend on Door Drill and Scow. Proud sponsors of Hudson Hockey.
Couple highlights coming at you from that that second frame. This is the goal that was waved off. Tough one there, and then here comes the goal that was not waved off. Nice feed by Maurer. Sprider with a backhand up and in.
Precision
Absolute
engineering,
beauty there.
Rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant.
Comforts of your home and community may never be more important than when you are diagnosed with cancer. At the Cancer Center of Western Wisconsin, we believe that people experiencing cancer deserve easier access to personalized, compassionate, and cutting-edge treatment. With 6 convenient locations in the western Wisconsin area, our teams ensure you receive the highest quality, comprehensive care and support close to home. You have a choice in your cancer care. Learn more about the Cancer Center of Western Wisconsin at cc-ww.org.
TELUS. Property, services, and solutions. Expertise, communication, and commitment make all the difference. TELUS is a full-service commercial real estate company specializing in retail, office, land, and industrial properties. We offer our clients over 60 years of combined experience and market knowledge in commercial development, land use approvals, brokerage, leasing, property management, association management, and facilities maintenance.
Craving bold flavors with an island twist? Come to San Pedro Cafe in Hudson. Savor our jerk chicken, smoky and spicy, straight from our wood-fired oven. Dig into loaded nachos stacked with flavor, or dive deep into fresh seafood bursting with fresh tropical vibes. Whether it's celebrating a special occasion or just because, San Pedro Cafe, where it's always island time on the St. Croix River.
TechConnect is your local AV expert, serving Minnesota and Wisconsin. From new builds to remodels, we design and install custom systems that bring your home to life. Indoors or out, get whole home audio, home theater, networking, and smart control, plus simple protection with Alarm.com. Elevate every room with Lutron automated shades and lighting. Learn more at TechConnectAV.com or call 612-440-5070.
Looking for the perfect spot to kick back in Hudson? Come on down to Barker's Bar and Grill, the local favorite where fresh flavor meets good vibes. At Barker's, we're serving up handcrafted burgers, signature wings, or order up the Reuben, pile pie, and toast it to perfection. All in a cozy bistro-style pub right on historic Main Street. Whether it's lunch with friends or date night, there's always a reason to gather. Barker's Bar and Grill, a bistro of a tavern since 1988.
This holiday season, elevate your gatherings with Brine's Market, Stillwater's exquisite destination for catering excellence. Impress your guests with our tantalizing appetizer and food trays featuring succulent shrimp, premium tenderloin, savory salmon, and artfully crafted charcuterie boards. Let us turn your celebrations into unforgettable moments. Discover why Brine's Market is the premier choice for all your catering needs. Make this holiday extraordinary with Brine.
The Players Academy is one of the most demanding training programs in the country. TPA's Pro Training Model incorporates proven off-ice training protocols, nutritional guidance and tracking, and rounds out the training formula with on-ice skills repetition and game condition readiness. While an invite-only program that limits the number of athletes, please contact us to discuss whether TPA may be a fit for your athlete. Any kind of MVP upgrades, like I think of like smart thermostat, a dehumidifier, or humidifier, or a purifier. Like what would you recommend? For
Well, back to the filter.
Yeah.
Electronic filters are seems to be the go-to
Wow.
nowadays.
Okay.
They can catch particulate pretty small, smaller than most filters can, especially if you got people with allergies and whatnot in the house.
Hello, that's me.
So
all day.
electronic filters, we offer a ton of different options there.
Home isn't just a place, it's your next chapter. In Hudson and St. Croix Valley, you deserve a realtor who pairs local insight with real strategy. From smart pricing and staging to pro photos, video tours, and targeted marketing, Carrie guides you every step of the way. Strong negotiation, smooth closings, less stress. Ready to go from for sale to welcome home? Call or text Carrie Ronsberg at 651-592-4993. LPT Realty.
When you're working with Derek Building Solutions, you'll get a full-service general contractor that handles every aspect of the project, from design all the way to the final clean.
You know, I was pretty nervous getting into this. It was a big undertaking. There's a lot that goes into it, but having a good contractor, you know, helps you work through the process. We've never built anything like this before, and knew that we would need probably a little extra help on the front end of getting things going, and so definitely glad that we picked Derek.
Jonesy's Local Bar and Grill, close to the rink for all your pre- and post-game fun. Jonesy's features some great... Welcome back to Juriski Rink. Ken Conan, Todd Hess, Jeff Tursig on our camera today. The grinder continues, I would say, my friend.
Yeah, it was a little better that period, though. I mean, we got things going and really moved the puck a little bit better than what we had that first period. And,
agree.
Really outshot them by quite a large margin on that in that second period. It's too bad we didn't get that goal that was called off. So
how about we'll watch the two goals. One was called off, one was good. We'll just watch those real quick.
He's on the doorstep there, and like the third whack at it.
Yep.
That's when it went in, and the ref just wasn't in position, like you said, to his defense, I mean, it's hard to call a goal if you didn't see it go in, right?
Yeah, you're right. And then the next one, Maurer just kind of sweeps through the slot area and leaves Sprider kind of trailing. He knew right where to go and got a great feed and buried said biscuit. That was at the 6:22 mark of the second frame. That goal was Sprider from Will Maurer.
Yeah, shots 21-9 in favor of Hudson, and I think it was 8-6 after the first period. Something like that, but
yeah, I think you're right.
Anyway, Matson's been really good in goal for the Old Abes, and Kramer's been outstanding too for us. So
yeah, both the goalies have really been solid.
Right. I mean,
really
there's
solid,
not a lot of openings, and
no.
The way the Old Abes have been, kind of packing it in, especially when we've been on the power play, it's been difficult, and they've gotten sticks in the passing lanes and made it hard for us to, complete some of those passes, limiting opportunities.
Yeah, the Old Abes do a good job of shutting down the lanes. All right, period number 3 is underway. Hudson will start this frame on the power play.
Nice little move right there.
Nice one. Sprider between the legs there, trying to feed that one in tight. A mere 10 seconds to go here. Will Maurer tries to do a kind of odd angle shot there. Didn't get through. Bullis with it now. Hurt him. Old Abe's back to full strength. Tried to slide one through. Bullis. Crafty at the blue line, eh?
Yeah, he's tough at that blue line there. Made a really nice play, keeping it in.
Franta. Boy, he's a cool character. I like the way
he's got moves.
Very, very smooth out there on the ice. Nice, boys. Keeps this one alive. Maurer looking for some help. Maurer tries to go between the legs, looking for a little ESPN highlight there, and I would have loved to have caught that one in a little slow-mo. Maurer, high slot, quick shot. Matson
almost beat him.
Yeah, he didn't know where that one was at. You could tell by the way he kind of locked up in his stance there, and it did not beat him. Good positional play by him again. All Hudson right now to start this frame. Bullis. Oh, man, all-world effort to keep that one alive in the zone. Been impressed by Bullis the start of the season here. He's been fun to watch. He'll get back on defense now as the Old Abes come up ice. Nice stick check there by Coleman. Catches up to that player. Here comes Bullis across the blue. Bullis headmans this one on in. Ton of speed out to the point. Quick shot. That goes wide. Bullis is going to get off on a change. He's been out there for a bit. Hadeen knocks this one in deep. Old Abes get control of this one. Trying to sauce that one across, but just off the mark. And Palmer will sling this one across to his teammate there. Second pass a little off the mark there. They'll have to regroup. Cramber slows that one down behind his net.
Ooh, turnover.
Oh boy, turnover
Nice
in
block.
the slot. Still loose. Wow,
Nice
backhander.
save. Cramber with the glove.
Whew. Had to be sharp there as Hudson with an errant pass coming out of the zone and get away with one there.
Oh, another turnover.
I'll tell you, these turnovers in the zone right now are giving me a bit of a panic attack. My gosh. Yeah, those are some of the little things that you see early season, and for my sake, hopefully get cleaned up pretty quick. Good stick there.
No.
Oh, Cramber still tight in net. Big hit there. Hudson just needs to get this one up and out right now. They need a bit of a change, I believe.
Yeah, they just need to be a little cleaner in their own zone.
We'll change 1, 2, 3. And that'll go off a sign or something. We'll get a whistle. So a stoppage that'll help Hudson get some fresh legs out there.
Yeah, that was
got caught
sloppy.
Scrambling a little bit in the zone there.
Yeah, and plays that should have easily been, made, and they, for whatever reason, off their stick, and an Old Abe player right there to take it and be on the doorstep twice.
Yep, scary stuff. Nice effort there by Bullis. Going down to block a pass like that extra effort, I love it.
There we go.
Cross ice, and we'll get a penalty being called as they transition out of the zone here. What is happening here?
Bullis.
Oh. Get a rough on him. Something behind the play. I didn't catch it at all. No idea. Well, another area wouldn't mind if they clean that up just a bit. Penalties. It's tough to play one less player out there.
Oh, wow. That looked like it was going to go 5-hole, didn't it?
Didn't it? Yeah, our angle it looked like that was 5 all day long there. And wow. Good job shutting that one down. Shots on goal right now. Hudson with 22 of them. Take half that number, and that is the Old Abes with 11. And their wheels up there, high slot, trying to set things up.
There we go.
Little turnover, and Hudson will get this one up and out. Maurer almost got a stick on that one. When he gets a stick on those pucks, especially being shorthanded like that, he's not afraid to kind of wheel on in.
Nice play.
Here comes Maurer. Cuts between the goalie and the post there. Old Abes get this one back in the zone here. Ooh.
That was close.
Yep, that was close to being an interference. Not called. Time left on the power play, 50 seconds for the Abes. Old Abes. Here, the Old Abes got a new football stadium. They're no longer playing over at Carson Park.
Is that right?
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Right on campus there.
Okay.
It's really, really nice, actually. Yeah.
Another good clear by Hudson.
Yep, Hudson doing a good job defending this this penalty. So I say that they come on in, and that one just off the end of the stick. Under 20 seconds to go. A battle going in front of the net right now. Corrals that one. Shot.
Oh.
Ton of traffic there, trying to tip that one back to himself as he cut towards the net. 5 seconds to go, and Hudson will be back to full strength.
Full strength later.
Good patience there. Hits Maurer. Maurer down this left side. Maurer tries to cut in. He does. Gets a shot.
Yes!
Goal! 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 Maurer, let's go, kid. I can't wait to see the replay on that one because he had me befuddled.
He just nonchalantly
Is that what happened?
just put
there?
it right in. As he was going to maybe fake a move going in front of Madsen. That's what it looked like to me.
Oh, here we go. We'll just watch the whole thing here. On in.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was nifty.
So at 10:35, right off of the power play for the Abes. What a beauty.
Of course.
Franta, of course, on that.
Another apple.
Yep, that a boy. So Franta, number 5, will get the assist on that one. Nice goal. That highlight brought to you tonight by the Willow River, supporting athletes, families, and Raider hockey tradition for years and years, over a decade as one of our sponsors. That's Willow River up in Burkhart. Wow.
Pizza sandwich day today.
I know. That's one of Shannon and I. That's one of our faves. We're both working tonight, but I'll tell you, the pizza sammies are. What do you get? What pizza sandwich do you get?
I always get the pepperoni mushroom.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
I like the meaty, or I'll go a sausage pep. And Shan does a sausage green olive.
Okay.
Yep, she's kind of fond of those green olives. I'm not so sweet on them. They don't make me puke or anything, but I'm just not that sweet on them. Hudson buzzing a little bit after that last G. Nice job keeping this one in the zone here. It's funny that pass they hit Maurer with it was that streak that he did on in. He had been practicing that a couple times earlier in this game, and that was the payoff there.
Look at this.
Hudson comes away with this one. Oh, just got his pocket picked there as he was looking to let that one ring. Old Abe's able to pop this one deep in the zone. They'll change 4, put one forechecker in there.
Long pass.
Oh, they hit a streaking player over in that far side. That's Benny Hadeen.
He's going to get called for a penalty, too.
Hadeen got called there, or the
Yep.
Old Abe's? Hadeen, okay. Benny. Benny on the Jets.
Dang it. Back in the box.
Back in the box. I feel like there's a song to be sung there, but I'm not up for singing it. I don't. Ugh. Back in the box.
Well, I was talking to Coach before the game, because that first game that we called, we were in the box a lot, and he goes, "Oh yeah, we should be out of that phase." I'm like, "Oh, good,
good.
okay."
Oh gosh, I wish I would have had a
we only
mic
had
on
like
you.
6 penalties in the last game. I'm like,
okay,
all right, and that's good.
Yep, baby steps, baby, baby steps. All right, so still work in progress, obviously. Work in progress. PK again for the Hudson boys. Getting good at that. We know that for sure.
I'm telling you what, our PK has been dynamite tonight.
Pretty solid.
Coming into the game, it was 89%. And they haven't given anything up tonight, and we've been on it quite a bit.
Yeah. Battle going on the far board there. Oh, great work by Hudson. Just wanted it more. Offsides is the call. We'll get a face-off outside the zone. If you're wondering what's up after this game, stick around. We've got the girls are in action tonight against the Fusion. The way that's going to work, once this game ends, we'll end that stream. And then I need to do some stuff on the computer to get the girls ready to go. And then we'll get that stream up and live. It'll be about a half hour between the two. But they'll both be found, same page, RaiderStreaming.com. It's just below this one if you clicked into it here. If you found us via the River Channel, just go back to the River Channel, click on the live button, and you'll find that one coming up. 8 minutes to go, though, in this third frame. Hudson with a precarious 2-goal lead on the PK. 1 minute to go in that PK. Oh, boy, gosh, I thought that was in the net. A great setup by them, and found number 29 with nobody around him. That's Fannery, and he just missed the net.
Yeah. And it was a nice bounce off the boards onto the Old Abe's stick, and he had a nice feed over to Flannery and just couldn't bury it.
Woo! That one slides through the blue paint as well. Hudson.
Living dangerous.
Living right now. Living dangerous for sure. 26 seconds to go in the power play.
Nice block.
Excellent block by number 17 for us. That's Jack. Score. Score, score, score! Oh, boy.
Turnover.
Just not paying attention there. A little turnover.
Oh, DeStasio ringing the bell, short side.
Stasi. Woo! Love that. A little bit of bell ringing going on here. 1 second and back to full strength. Let's go, boys. Full strength hockey. Bullis finishing a check here. Nice feed.
Paint.
Oh! Off the pipe right behind the goaltender. What a shot!
God.
That was so sweet. Wow, what a beauty.
Oh, that was so close.
That was.
You can't get any closer than that.
You cannot. You cannot. What a great play. And those two just playing a little bit of a handoff there. And nice feed.
Little give and go. And
yep. Fed back to Bullis. Bullis waits for things to clean out. This one off a stick. Lonsberry sends that one on in. That one goes off a skate, it looked like. And Old Abe's looking to spring a couple players and be icing instead. Wow, Hudson almost had...
really right off the same spot, basically.
Crazy. That's our favorite coach's wife. Tracy has made her way into the building.
Right. That pipe is Matson's friend, huh?
Yeah, he is absolutely... Yeah, he's going to be thanking the pipes tonight if they have saved him a couple times. But you know what? He's just been so good positional. I mean, he's been right. That's all you got is a pipe to shoot at sometimes, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
there was a little opening there, though.
There was. Yep, we could see it.
Right? We had a good look at it.
It was definitely a spot. He had a peek. Coach is getting an explanation about something.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Maybe thinking that might... There's a warning about blowing a whistle. So somebody apparently has a whistle. I haven't heard anything, and I got a pretty good ear for that. But whatever. I mean, let's keep it real. Out loud thought by Conan. Sorry about that. Hudson, nice job to keep this one alive. Mauer sends across. Oh, the one-timer! And Franta just missed. Puck still loose. Franta had lined that one up from downtown.
Just couldn't get the wood on it.
Just missed. Oh, that might have blown a hole right through the net. He had so much wood on that thing.
Mauer
in stride. Mauer's got a trailer. Sprider with him. Puck underneath Matson. And you look where the puck's at right now. It's in the back of the net. So here's the deal. That whistle blows. As long as it's not in the net at that moment, it's no goal. And it can get kicked in right after it.
Oh, I don't know.
Right? I don't know either. It'd be really fun at some point to get a goal camera. And we're working on it, actually. That's what you saw the guy down here earlier?
Yeah.
We're testing that right now. It would be really fun to have one of those beauties for times like that.
Why? I mean, it looked like it was a goal.
I agree.
You know?
Yep.
I mean,
Hudson wins the draw. Quick
There
shot!
it is!
That's a goal! And that's a goal, my friend, all day long.
the twine is bending on that shot.
Wow. What an absolute beauty on that.
Coleman
says, I'm going to bury that biscuit at the 5:15 mark. 5:15.
We'll make it real easy on you.
Yep. Henry Coleman, number 19, will get the G note on that. You might as well watch a quick replay while we're at it. Play it quick. So big face-off win. Sent towards the net. Springs out to him. High slot. Goal.
Swanee with the assist.
Well, and Hudson's buzzing right now. Good patience there. Wow. Palmer, I like the way that kid plays. Little turnover here at neutral ice. Trying to pop it between the legs. Gets pinned up against the boards. Yep. That's what we call a good check. Hudson along the near board. 4:20 to go, and this one Swanee with a little backhander trying to hit the far side man. He does.
Gets there eventually.
Yep, it got over there. Yep. Oh, my Bullis with what looked to be a nonchalant shot outside the blue line that caught Madsen right under the armpit. I mean,
yeah.
Tricky
little shot.
Tricky little Bullis out there.
Bullis and Halseth still battling.
Oh, yeah, those two.
They haven't forgot each other.
They can't get enough of each other.
Nice save. On a bouncer from the red line. I don't like that.
You remember years ago we had one of those that went in our net?
Oh,
it
yeah.
was the weirdest thing. It bounced at the blue, I think, and took this weird knuckleball and
then bounced like.
You guys remember that one?
Yeah, 20 feet in front of the goalie and went in.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Don't give them anything easy here.
Nope.
Make them work for it.
Old Abe's, that one, I think, off the face. So we get this one out of the zone, looking to get it deep. Woo. A little chippy here late. That last replay brought to you by Countryside Plumbing and Heating. Trusted service and proud providers of Raider Hockey. Proud supporters of Raider Hockey. Appreciate you guys being part of the program.
Talk about that Rhinos thing over there at the Hudson Grocery Co-op, too.
Thank you for the reminder. So, being on the board, we got a note earlier this week from a Miss Amy Hess, and she mentioned to us that the co-op in Hudson, so it's right over by, it's in Plaza 94, and it kind of anchors the western side of the plaza over there, so kind of in that Jonesy's area, just down from the bowling alley. And so at the co-op this month, they're doing a roundup. And so what that means is if you go in there and let's say you spend $50.15, you round that up to $51. Well, that roundup goes to, all of it goes towards the Rhinos Foundation. And again, the Rhinos Foundation, if you're not familiar with them, oh my gosh, that was really good. Rhinos Foundation helps families dealing with cancer in western Wisconsin. And so I have had the privilege to be on their board for a couple years. Todd Hess has been part of the Rhino since I've known you, I think.
Yeah, about 15 years.
Yeah, which is awesome. Also a recipient of the Rhinos back in the day.
Yeah.
And just one of our great ambassadors. So we always like to thank you, Todd, for all that you do for the Rhinos as well. But
happy to do it.
If you can, get on over to the co-op.
They've got some really good food there.
Yeah, I'd love to hear from some folks that were able to get over there and round things up. Again, you're helping out a great cause. Jeff just put his hand in the air that he is a co-op guy, so appreciate that. But yeah, get on out there all month of December. Got plenty of time.
Oh,
thanks for reminding me too, by the way.
Yeah, not a problem. 2:20 left in this period. Hudson holding on.
So things kind of got away from the Abes here as this game has gone along, and look for more of that to come. There's going to be some. There's no love lost between these teams. There will be some big hits as this game concludes. And
they knocked us out of the playoffs last year.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, we. Oh my goodness! A beauty of a goal. That Coleman again?
I thought so. What a play!
156. A great pass. No, take that back. That's number 16 for Hudson. Shaddy is in the house.
That was a beautiful play. What a pass.
Might as well watch a replay on that beauty.
Yeah, that was cool.
There you go. Just a great pass. Nice redirect. In tight. Not easy to do that.
That was a pretty one.
Swanson with another apple on the evening.
Yeah.
Boys starting to stack things up here late in this effort.
Yeah, it's 4 rip. There was 2 goals, one for sure that was called off that looked pretty positive. It was in the back of the net.
Yeah.
And then the other one could have been too, but ref just didn't see it go through.
Look at Bullis. Boy, I think he's my new big rig. Oh, number 24 here.
Yeah.
The Bulldog. Yeah, I think he's going to get the big rig nomenclature this year. He's a beast out there, and he moves.
Well, and you always got Swanee as a big rig, too.
Yeah, Swanee's my secondary big rig. Yeah, I got 2 big rigs this year. That's kind of sweet. No, inside of a minute to go, and
in control.
Late with a ton of breathing room, but gosh, early on this game, through 1.5, I would say, I was not nervous, but I was like, wow, this is a grinder,
Yeah.
More so than I thought coming in. I thought that based on some of the games that had happened, and you mentioned Chippewa, where we kind of dusted them. They were at a juggernaut, a 1-goal game with Chip. And some of the other games that they played, I kind of
they won all 3 of their Big Rivers games by 1 goal, and we won handily with all of ours. But they came out to play. They played a really good game, and you got to give them a lot of credit. Mattson was good, and they are missing one of their best players too in Halls. So
that's right.
I mean, he's a difference maker too. He's a lot like Schemberger. Just one of those awesome players.
Yeah,
and when they're not in the lineup, it makes a big difference.
Yeah, that is the thing. And we'll see these guys again. I should mention, and that'll do it for the game. 4-0 Hudson. Stick around for highlights here. I want to mention that we will travel to Eau Claire to do boys games and girls games if there isn't a boys or girls game at home.
Yep.
All 3 of the games in Eau Claire this year have a boys or girls game here.
Oh, okay.
So unfortunately, we're not going to travel at all this year until kind of postseason play, mainly because of internet issues everywhere. That's why we don't go anywhere except for Eau Claire. They've got a good press box. They got great internet. So just want to throw that out there if anybody's curious why we're not doing one or both of those games this year. I will tell you what, a fantastic game by Hudson. I want to run through the highlights quick, and then we'll jump into kind of player of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, you look at this game, that first period was 0-0, and that was tough.
A little giveaway here. This is Cramber with a huge save. Keep this a 0-0 game. This is the one that gets waved off. Swatted at 4 or 5 times there, and again, tough one. That was a goal that I was glad that didn't get in their heads. You know what I mean? That could have gone real bad. Here's Maurer cutting into the middle. Got Sprider on the backside. Just a beauty. This one's Maurer streaking down the left side. Just a beauty.
Nifty.
Yep. This will be Coleman, number 19. Watch him. Right there. Got it. Right in the slot. Nice job. This next one, Shad will get this one. Nice pass across. Look for him in the middle. There's a tip. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Well, that'll do it for our highlights. Again, Derrick Building Solutions is our booth sponsor. I'd like to thank them for all that they've done. And then, of course, we have our player of the game brought to you by Jonesy's, the local.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Cramber.
Love that.
You know, it's his first shutout of the year, and he played great. I mean, he had a fantastic game, and especially early where they had those 2 to 3 grade A's. And that thing could have been a lot different.
You're exactly right. Early on, that could have easily been, that could have got away from the guys, and you get some of that momentum, at least the old Abes. I know how they work. They get a little momentum. They're going to go into kind of a prevent D, and you're not going to get any space.
Yeah, no,
it was a great call. I love that. Cramber, our player of the game, or Jonesy's player of the game.
I like that kid. I want to meet him.
Yeah.
He just seems like a good, solid kid, and he's always, nothing rattles him, and he's always in position.
Love it. Well, thanks again for tuning in to our first of a doubleheader. Again, Ken Conan, Todd Hess, and Jeff Tiersteak in the booth. We will stick around for the ladies' game coming up in about 30 minutes from now. So we're going to close this stream down, pop the other one up. So if you're looking for the girls' stream, again, RaidersStreaming.com on our homepage. You'll find it there. Thanks again. Nice win by the boys. Again, 4-0 your final.